Well, it has been a little while, but I finally got another delightfully heavy box of rocks from Adam over at West Coast Rocks on eBay. And I want to share it with you today. Come along and see some samples of amazing Oregon geology and petrology in the form of colorful, large river cobbles. It's amazing how every region has such a different assortment of geology on display. It's always so much fun to receive a box of rocks from Adam over at West Coast Rocks. He never ceases to amaze with the quality of stuff that he sends. And today we have 3 large specimens that I purchased and 2 that he threw in for free, the freebies as we call them. All of these are from the Rogue River of Oregon, with the exception of this beautiful Flowerstone, or as he calls them, agate nursery. You can see it is a Flowerstone, a basalt with the phenocrysts of the probably plagioclase feldspar, but also an overabundance of these little agates. If you were with us for the most recent eBay video, you may remember the beautiful 20-pounder Adam sent me. Just little agate geodes in miniature. Again, some of them are even hollow with little crystals inside them. Beautiful specimen. This comes from Rock Creek Beach in Oregon. And I looked it up online last night. It looks like a beautiful place. I would love to go there sometime and do some rock hunting of my own. Now these others, this is a 10-pound Jasper, but it's yellow and green. Most of the Jaspers from that area in Oregon seem to be of the red variety. Adam has sent me quite a few red ones. The brecciated nature of all of these Jaspers attests to the incredible geologic forces that must have been at work in their formation. To me, this is a very unique piece because of its size and how smooth and free of cracks it is. And then we have what he calls a checkerboard Jasper. And I'm assuming he's referring to this really quite vivid example of a fault line. So if you think about it, this rock has quite a bit of history. So first it was just the black greenish jasper. Then it fractured, and the fractures were filled in with quartz. And then a new fracture formed going across, and the rock shifted along that one. So that actually makes it a fault. So a very interesting little piece here. This we're just calling, I think he's just calling this a unknown host material. That's just a nice way of saying we don't know what this is. I really like this one because of how solid it is and what a vibrant bluish green that is. Very cool. It's kind of heavy, green, smooth and hard. I wouldn't call it a porphyry because they're almost like clasts. They're almost rounded. They could be vesicles filled with opal or agate. Most likely some kind of volcanic, being that it's from Oregon. A lot of volcanics in the river. Adam sent me a photograph of the river there of a gravel bar. And the rocks look like they are mostly basalt. But look at these when they're wet. Just spectacular. It's a nice piece of jasper. Now this Bullseye Agate, not really sure what these would be geologically. For now, that's what we're calling them. I have a few that I've gotten from Adam. Here's another one that I got a few purchases back. But again, it looks like very almost concentric growth of quartz crystals. To me, they look like crystal and quartz as opposed to agate. I'm sure it's a combination of the two, but if any of you know geologically what these might be. Be interesting to hear from you in the comments. I'll be watching Adam's store, and all of these that he puts on I'll probably try to buy because they're very unique. I sure would not be offended if Adam happened to come across a 20-pounder of these. Adam, it would be cool if you could find the source where these are coming from. I wonder what the bedrock looks like. Well, I've sure enjoyed going through this box of rocks with you, and now they will be placed out on the sculpture. Here is a link to Adam's store, and of course, please remember to like, share, and comment on this video, as that really helps YouTube to know where the good rocks are to show people. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.